And obviously there's overlap there. And I think that overlap is actually where the magic happens. When we're able to bring those insights together and layer them on top of each other, we get to another layer of depth and understanding of our customers and the market.
You mentioned earlier that you had some experience with market research, and I wanted to see your perspective. What are some similarities and differences between market research and UX research?
I'm actually going to pull from more recent experience to answer that question because as an intern, you're only exposed to so much. But I also had the opportunity when I was at Rocket Mortgage to lead not just our UX research team, but also our voice of the customer team and our market research team. And I think market research is a really broad discipline. It can encompass a lot of different things. There's marketing research where you're supporting creative development and advertising and measuring your brand and looking at your brand strategy and stuff like that. There's product market research where you're really thinking about how a product operates within the marketplace. Is it differentiated? Is it going to drive revenue for our business? What's our go-to-market strategy? How do we position this in a way that's attractive to customers? And then there's also competitive intelligence, market sizing, exploring like new market opportunities like white space. Most of my experience has been specifically in the product market research space. And I think there's a lot of overlap between product market research and quantitative UX research, which is also growing as its own independent discipline, in that a lot of the methods are the same, right? I think what really distinguishes market research from UX research is not the methodology. It's not even the approach or the pacing. Most of all, it's the research questions that we're answering. If I am a product market researcher, the research questions I'm answering is how will this product perform in market? What value proposition resonates the most with our customers? If I'm a UX researcher, I'm thinking about what's the customer need? How severe is the customer need? What's the customer journey and how can we address that? And obviously there's overlap there. And I think that overlap is actually where the magic happens. When we're able to bring those insights together and layer them on top of each other, we get to another layer of depth and understanding of our customers and the market and what's going to perform best because it addresses a customer need in a way that the market doesn't provide today. And so that's where I really think that we have a great opportunity to collaborate. The trouble is in a lot of organizations, these research teams are very, very siloed, right? It's actually a rarity to have them all report up to one leader or even live in the same part of the organization. So we have to invest a lot in, building those partnerships and understanding each other and working through things. And sometimes we don't speak the same language. They use different terms to mean the same thing. So it's hard at first to build that relationship, but the more you invest the time in it, the more you're going to start reaping the rewards.
I can totally remember being on the team of market and design researchers or UX researchers, and we were speaking the same language with different terms, and there was definitely misunderstandings to iron out, like you said, to build those relationships.
That's also a way that you can build trust with each other, though. When you guys realize that and come over that miscommunication, you get out of the other side. And it will solidifies the relationship because you guys both are realizing at the same time, oh, we're not really that different.
Very true. Very true.
Check out all my interviews with industry leaders on BlatzChatz.